Hi guys. This is our game Shroom, and this is our opening cinematic that we added. It's kind of like our Shroom's little village. We're gonna showcase a little tragedy. Literally steps in. So this is where we start. That's our cute little cinematic. It's our tutorial level that we added before we start the actual game. We decided to add a little bit of aesthetic here. We have some lighting effects. Although like the lighting in the room really doesn't do it justice because of these lights right here, but we definitely added some aesthetics, some more background stuff. We fixed some bugs with our platforms and stuff like that. We scaled down our enemies as well. These are some of our power-ups. We also added our little health bar up here and a little score system. We're still working out some of the stuff on that, but if you guys heard that little sound, it's like we killed the enemy and got a point. Really cool. You can see that our frogs are also working now. And then whenever we reach that, we get to our first actual level. We're just gonna showcase like our power-ups, but the most important one we want to showcase is the bomb. You can see that we've updated some more original stuff. We still have lighting stuff for our game. Just some like additional gameplay here.
Yeah, so the main form of combat is through dashing. So through this, like Shroom will be able to dash through the enemies. The power-ups add buffs onto Shroom to help increase damage or utilize against weaknesses. So there's fire, ice, the bombs, as well as
just kind of like after image like attack or something like that. That's
right.
A little coin. And then Rodolfo, do you want to show the Vincent thing?
Yep.
So that's it for now, for this part that we wanted to show. We have some other assets that we wanted to show but we haven't implemented yet.
There goes the
It's like our little menu music as well.
And then
we have some stuff that we haven't added into the build that we just showed you, which we're going to try and showcase now, just for the sake of time. Yeah, sorry if that was a little quick of a gameplay for that build. We just wanted to make sure we included everything that we were working on.
do you want to show this slideshow first? Okay, so first we want to show you a little bit closer of the lighting that we have. So we're using the universal render pipeline, which is built into Unity, and it kind of helps us add a little bit more of dimension with our game when it comes to the lighting, when it comes to the enemy, our particle effects, having an aura of light as well.
Then we decided to, instead of like that first level after tutorial that you just saw us play through, we've been working on procedure generation. We haven't implemented to the build, but it is working. And we're currently designing rooms, and Vincent can explain some of these assets.
Right, yeah, so you kind of saw Ford was a little bit just jumping around, but we have a couple of animations as well. So this is the regular Ford right there. That's the non-hostile one. Our plan in the next build is to have a hostile Ford and non-hostile Ford. So when Ford gets close to Shroom, Ford will transform into this hostile Ford, this muscular standing frog, pretty intimidating, and can attack with melee attacks. So right here we have our Shroom health as well. We plan on streamlining and kind of re-updating our title screen with these play, quit, and options buttons, as well as adding in kind of recoil in terms of animations when it comes to when Shroom hits contact through the enemies, kind of being able to get like an animation from that.
And then we're gonna show you our procedural generation. Did you click the right? Yeah. And then just press play.
Yeah, there we go.
So this will be like the room you started.
And then whenever we press play, like it'll just generate all the rooms for us, and you can take a look. And then we're still designing room layouts right now, so let's say like you go through, like it's starting to make the rooms like as we go. So like as we explore rooms, then like it'll make sure we have a boss room. It'll make sure we have like certain layouts, certain item rooms, and stuff like that.
Yeah, in the vein of a lot of roguelikes, we want to create an experience that's different for each player. So through the procedural generation, it kind of tailors the experience, not necessarily tailors, but creates a new experience per run that you go through.
Is it stuck?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but it was mostly working. But from that screenshot you saw earlier, that's like it's like we can make it as large as we, depending on like how difficult we want it to be, we can make it as large as we can and stuff like that.
And oh, there it goes.
There we go.
It'll also make sure that there's no rooms that are secluded. So it checks that every room has an opening, so you can get to any room starting from the start point. And then it'll also randomly generate enemy locations. So as you go, you can see them kind of start popping up here. But some of these rooms, you can already see like the bats waiting for you to get into that room. Yeah.
And then with that, the room labeled boss, that's essentially where the boss will be placed in the run for this specific level.